Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I am going to tell you the concept of data warehouse and data mining with their usage and latest trends for future perspective. So let me know the concept of data warehouse. Basically, data warehouse is the process of constructing and using a data warehouse. We have sub process like subject oriented, that is customers, patient, subject and products. Second process is integrated. Our data warehouse should be integrated. Third and fourth are the time variations and non-updatable process. So these are the four decision making process comes under the data warehouse. And data mart is the another concept. We will discuss it later on. Third slide says that is data warehouse. What is the concept of data warehouse? Data warehouse has the approach from top to bottom, and data warehouse can be classified into sub data marts. So these are the three process. We can see data mart 1, data mart 2, data mart 3. Second diagram says this is the data warehouse, second data mart, and third is these are the business modules. So we are just applying the ETL process. We can say data warehouse is constructed by integrating data from multiple heterogeneous sources that support analytical reporting, structured and ad hoc queries, and decision making process. This is our ETL process, but we should know about the concept of data mart. Data mart is a subject oriented database that is often a partition segment of an enterprise data warehouse. The subset of data held in a data mart typically aligned with a particular business unit like sales, finance or marketing. Data mart accelerate business process by allowing access to relevant information in a data warehouse or operational data store within a days as opposed to months or longer. Because a data mart only contains the data applicable to a certain business areas, so it's a cost effective way to gain actionable insights quickly. So in this diagram, data warehouse has some appearance from top to bottom. So this is the ETL process. ETL means extraction, that is transformation, and finally we are applying the loading process. So ETL process can be done from source to target areas. And the second question comes in our mind, ETL, what is the basic concept behind the ETL? So ETL is a process in data warehousing, and it stands for extract, transform and load. So it is a process in which an ETL tool extracts the data from various data source system and transforms it in the staging areas, and then finally loads it into the data warehouse system. So final definition of a data warehouse, that is a large collection of business data that is used to help an organization for decision making process, and data warehouse for collecting and managing data from varied sources to provide meaningful business insights. So a data warehouse is typically used to connect and analyze business data from heterogeneous sources. So the data warehouse is the core of the bioinformatic data analysis and for reporting purpose. So this is the difference between database and data warehouse. In this section, the data warehouse, that is a system that pulls together data from many different sources within an organization for reporting and analysis. The report created from complex queries within a data warehouse, and this is for decision making process. Apart from this, a database store real-time information about one particular part of your business. Its main job is to process the daily transaction that your companies makes, for example recording which items have sold. Database handles a massive volume of simple queries very quickly. How it is used? The database sometimes may quickly record for retrieval information. Apart from this, data warehouse basically store a multiple database, which makes it very easier to analyze. We can say we can analyze the data in terms of multidimensional process. So this is the actual history of data warehouse. So we can analyze all the improvement from database technology, especially that is DBMS, database management system, emergence of end user computing with the very powerful interface with the tools, and finally last, recognition of different operational and informational system. So what is the basic need for data warehouse? So the data warehouse is an increasingly important business intelligence tool, so that allow organization to ensure consistency and make better decision for a business process. So we are integrating a number of data into a section, and second thing, we are just separating of operational and informational system and the data for better improvement. So what is the basic purpose of data warehouse? The basic purpose of data warehouse is to identify some problems according to the time, and we can avoid them. And finally, we just identify the problem and locate them into a different part of a system. So second line says locate opportunities you might otherwise miss. You'll have to miss, otherwise if you can't locate your problems, then you will miss all the things. So these are the 4 new approach from data warehouse that comes from data warehouse. First is cheap computing power, that is electricity power. Second, special purpose hardware, we can use special hardware for data warehouse. Third is new data structure, we can apply some different concepts into the data warehouse system. And lastly, intelligent software. Intelligent software will help for a better data warehousing system. So these are the 4 new approaches we can apply. What are the basic problems behind the warehousing? So warehousing have some problem from different sections. Like we talk about business issues, so we have different issues from the business point of view. First will be the data quantity, second data accuracy, third is maintenance, fourth is ownership, and last is cost. Cost means we are just doing the cross cutting and something we can say. Next issue is the database issues. These are the 3 issues. Like DBMS software, we can use MS SQL or any different database software. Second is the technology should be upgraded in terms of database. And last is complexity, we have to reduce the complexity in terms of database, in terms of time complexity. We have to identify all the duplicate entities. So these are the issues comes under the database issues. And last is analysis issues. So there are 2 major issues. First is user interface, and second is intelligent processing. User interface should be user friendly, and second is intelligent process. The process must be gone through the from single source to next destination. So these are the benefits of data warehouse. We enhance the business intelligence, and second, data quality and consistency. Data should be informative, data should be consistent, and quality must be improved. Third is high return on investment. We are talking about the investment, so high return should be greater than the lower one. Next benefits is time efficient. Time is all about time should be limited source. And fifth and sixth, these are the benefits. Another benefits, that is enhanced performance of the system and bioinformatics from the heterogeneous sources. So these are the 6 benefits of a good data warehouse system. So this is the actual ETL process. We already discussed in previous slide. So ETL process, basically the process of extracting data from source systems, and we are bringing it into the better data warehouse, that is called ETL. So ETL sometimes extracting, transformation and loading. We have different systems like customer relationship management, enterprise resource planning, billing system and supply chain. So we have 4 different systems just after applying ETL process into the system, and we getting some reports like reporting, visualization and BI process. So we can obtain a different report from the different system through ETL process. So ETL process very essential for any data warehouse. So this is our data warehouse system. We have two things. First is source system, and analytics is the second one. So we are processing all the data into the data warehouse with the sources system and analytics. So analytics will analyze all the queries and all the systems. Analytics basically handle all the operations. So these are the usage and trends for data warehouse. The data warehouse first proposed by Bill Enman in 1990, and data warehouse basically provide a consolidated data into a multi-dimensional view. We can we can analyze the data into a in the form of multi-dimensional factors. So OLAP is another concept of data warehouse for analyzing purpose. So these are the another usage and trends. These are the applications, basic application of data warehouse: financial services, banking services, consumer goods, retailer sectors, and controlling manufacturers. So LG company is the best consumer goods company that they use data warehouse concept. Data warehouse usage can be done through the information processing, analytical processing and data mining. Data mining, just we are hidden, we have to calculate it, we have to implement, and we have to integrate all the data that is comes under the data mining. Analytical process comes under the OLAP operations, that is your slice, dice, drilling and pivoting process. Online analytical processing and information process can be done through the chart, graphs, tables. So these are the different formats. Will cover all entire information. So this is our data warehouse future trends. So future trends, data warehouse can be applied for a cloud computing method, and it has a range from 10 terabyte to 100 terabyte. So this is the future trends. And finally we can apply the records that contains textual information and some multimedia data. So data warehouse is used in the multimedia data, and multimedia data cannot be easily manipulated like as a text data or normal formatting data, and we are just searching the multimedia data. It's not an easy task, it's not an ordinary task, whereas textual data can be retrieved by the relational software that is available today. Within the growth of the internet, there is a vast scope of data warehouse in terms of data online. Like we are talking about Facebook and Instagram and any other social media site. So thank you. I hope you understood all the importance of data warehouse in any organization. So next video will bring more information about data warehouse. So keep watching and subscribe this channel for latest update. Thank you so much.